In this video, we are going to learn how to create a frequency table in Google Sheets. Before that, let us look at what is a Google Sheet. A Google Sheet will look like this. Each rectangle, for example, this yellow one here, we call it a cell. So how do we name this cell? First, we start with the letter, followed by the number. So this cell is called cell A3. For the letters, we call them columns. So for this blue column here, we will call this whole column column C. And so this will be column D, column E, so on and so forth. For the horizontal, we call it rows. So this will be row 22, this will be row 17, this will be row 10. And so these are the three names that you need to remember: the cell, the column, and the row. So how do we create a Google Sheet? First, you go to your Google Drive, create a folder that you can locate easily later, and we will create a new Google Sheet. Rename the Google Sheet. We will call this frequency table so that we can find the file easily later too. Let's say you have this data here, and we're going to create a frequency table. So this data shows the number of mobile phones. The frequency is actually the number of students. So we will key in here number of mobile phones. And for the next row, we will key in frequency. Now, you notice that these words here, they are longer than the cell. So what you can do is you can double click, and now all the words will fit nicely into the cell. Or you can actually drag in between the letter A and B so that you can lengthen the cell here, or you can shorten it. Next, we will key in the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this number belongs to the number of mobile phones. So we will key into this row here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for the next row, we are going to key in the frequency, which are 1, 7, 11, 10, 6, 5. 1, 7, 11, 10, 6, 5. So we have created our frequency table, but let us make it look a bit nicer now. You can highlight all this cell here by clicking and dragging. And you can click on this button here to create borders. So I want a border that looks like this, so I'll click on it. And now I have a nicer table here. I also want my numbers to be in the middle of each cell. So I'll just click all these numbers here by clicking and dragging with my mouse. And I will now click on this button here. There's a small inverted triangle. Click on it. And we will do center alignment. So click on the center one. So two more things that we can do to make it even nicer. The first thing we can do is we will highlight these two headers here. We can press the B button in order to bold it. And finally, we can change some colors. So I like the color yellow. So we can highlight these two cells here. Go to the fill bucket and select the yellow color. And this is how we create a frequency table from this data here.